Welcome into a special preview edition of the 2013 NCAA Men's Lacrosse Big East Championship. He's Chris Luther. I'm Darius Joshua. Thank you for joining us. And Chris, you know, Syracuse had to really play very well in the Big East tournament last season. So what does it mean for them this year?
Last year was very critical for them to enter the NCAA tournament. If they wanted to get anywhere in the NCAA, they had to win the Big East Championship. This year, not so. Syracuse ranked inside the top 5. They've been doing very well all season. Right now, they're trying to lock up that #1 seed in the NCAA tournament. And a win today might solidify that. 2 wins definitely get the first seed. And that first seed gives them a home game in the NCAA tournament for the first round. That'd be very nice for Syracuse.
Yeah, you're talking about wins, and what's funny is that these two teams played each other already just 6 days ago. Syracuse beat Notre Dame in the Big City Classic 10-4. What do you think are the keys that Notre Dame's going to try to change so that they don't have the same outcome?
Well, Darius, if you remember that game, going into the fourth quarter, that game was tied at 4. Syracuse rattled off 6 quick goals on first-team Big East John Kemp goalie for Notre Dame. So I think what Notre Dame's going to try to do is switch up that defense, really key on Kevin Rice, who hurt them really pretty badly, and Dylan Donahue, who had 3 goals in that fourth quarter. They're going to have to watch out for those two. But Syracuse has so many weapons, it's almost like take your pick. Who are you going to stop?
You talk about John Kemp being on the all-first Big East team. You know, Syracuse has a couple of guys of their own. JoJo Marasco, Luke Cometti, and Brian McGill also on the first team. So who of those guys, or maybe someone else on the team, or just a specific unit, do you think is going to have to step up for Syracuse?
You know, JoJo Marasco, he's the Big East midfielder of the year. I think I want to pick him. If he can have a big game in terms of assisting and scoring, not only just, you know, being the scorer for this team, but being the leading assist leader like he's been all year. If he can have, you know, a couple goals, a couple assists, really be that all-around kind of guy, that leader in that midfield position, Syracuse can really run away with this game. But coming into it, it's going to be hard for Syracuse because they're not going to make a lot of adjustments, and Notre Dame is, so they're going to have to change in game.
Yeah, JoJo Marasco only had 1 goal in the first matchup between these two teams. And you can follow us at CitrusTV Sports on Twitter for all of the in-game action, and also at Facebook.com/CitrusTV Sports for more updates. For Chris Luther, I'm Darius Joshua. Enjoy the game.